What's up, you guys, and welcome back to another episode of your favorite Aunties podcast. Nia.
Girl.
Nia.
I was glad when they said unto me,
let us go into the house of the Lord.
Hallelujah.
I'm mad.
Okay, me too.
I'm upset. I'm gonna keep it $150 with you. So you tell them what we're talking about today, because
this subject is near and dear to our heart. It's actually semi a part 2 of one. Did we do that last season or first season? Last season we had an episode called "Have You Hit the Wall?"
Yeah,
and it's gotten so much of a response.
Yeah.
And we have definitely felt ourselves as well as the heart of our audience.
Right.
And the amount of pain, the amount of frustration.
Right.
Just like, Lord, what is really happening right now?
Yeah.
With hitting what we call the wall, or kind of just getting past 30.
Yeah.
Getting past 30, still out here in the world, single.
Yeah.
Saved, wanting to be married, wanting to have kids, wanting all the things, and the amount of stuff we have to go through at this age.
This big age.
When it's like, God, this could have happened 10 years ago and everything would have been all right.
Yes.
And I would have been all right.
Yeah.
My faith would not have been affected. My body wouldn't be tripping. My hormones wouldn't be out of control. There's so many different things that would have happened.
Come on.
If this would have just happened a while ago. And now I got to really just go through all of this extra stuff because now life has happened.
Quickly.
I got traumas. I got hurts. I got disappointments.
Yeah.
I got things going on with my body.
Yeah.
Some of this, like talking about, we've had people comment about like, man, I want to have kids and I'm pushing 40.
Yeah.
And I'm having a hard time believing. I gave up, matter of fact.
Yeah.
I don't feel like it's going to happen for me. We've gotten messages like that.
No. Or
comments like that.
Messages saying, I'm actually willing to settle.
Yeah. Because at this point, I mean, come on.
I just want it.
Time ain't on my side.
Lord, I know you said you redeemed the time. How? I'm reclaiming my time. Huh?
And it's a real thing. And people don't talk about it. Or when you do try to talk about it, they try to frame it like you're complaining. You're not being grateful. You're not walking in faith. You're not believing enough. You just need to trust God's timing. Yes. Okay. But, and also.
Yeah.
This thing is real.
Yeah.
And I'm frustrated and I'm upset and I'm mad.
And I be using strong language.
Because I don't understand.
Yeah.
And that'd be my thing because well,
I don't know if I'm any better right about now. Because I actually had a conversation not too long ago about, relationships, timelines, and things of that nature. At this time, I'm 33. Okay. Let's just say I'm married by 34 to the glory of God. I personally would want to spend 2 to 3 years with my husband before we have kids. Okay, let's say I'm married by 34. So 2 to 3 years, that's 36, 37.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm okay with actually not having children. However, if my husband wants it, then okay, fine. So now I'm working with 36 and 37 to have children. If this man wants multiple children, what is that going to do to my body realistically? Because I'm going to enjoy my marriage.
It is. I'm non-negotiable.
That is a literal non-negotiable for me. I'm not saying that I maybe won't have kids sooner than that, but I'm telling you right now, I will enjoy my marriage. I will enjoy my partner. I will enjoy him because I'm not going to force this time like, oh, well, let me hurry up and get pregnant just because like I don't want to have a deeper geriatric pregnancy. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to sacrifice my happiness because of my body. And I'm not going to cry.
No, don't start. We just got started.
Okay. No, but honestly, talking about that and the reality of it just really hitting, I've never really just like been like, okay, I want kids. But now knowing
to have
that,
the option though.
Yeah. Knowing that my husband might want them and I want for both of our needs to be met, now timelines got to be pushed up. Knowing that I'm abstinent, I'm not going to have sex again until I'm married. What if, by the grace of God, I pray it doesn't take 1.5 years for us to get married? Because then what? Now I have less and less time to work with because I want to have a safe pregnancy. I want to have a pregnancy that I'm happy and I'm whole and I get to experience this without the hospitals every 3 seconds because I'm older. I want to love my full experience, but I feel like I've been robbed of that.
I was just finna say.
I feel like I've been robbed of that. And I was talking earlier and I was saying, like, I don't have the luxury of fun dating like I did in my 20s. Like, oh, I'm just out here shooting it, just out here kicking it. No, I got to be for real. What do you want?
What do you want?
What do you want?
TikTok.
I'm ready to get my last name changed. And if you want to crack my eggs, then that's how you do it. Okay?
No, for real.
And
I hate that. I hate the pressure that I feel at this age. I was just talking to the guy I'm dating now. Like, you have the luxury. Yeah. You have the luxury to be like, oh, let's just take our time and let's just get to know each other.
Yeah.
I don't have that luxury.
Yeah.
You can have babies for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
If you want to.
Yeah. Mine finna be scrambled in a minute.
Hello.
Get them while they fresh.
And it's not to say, because I'm sure we have some listeners where either your mom was in their, her 40s when she had you, or you had a baby. Nothing wrong with that.
My mother was an older mother.
Mine too.
Yeah.
But there's something to be said for the fact that I don't want that.
Say it again. Say it again.
I don't want that.
And you have that right. You have the right to not want the experience you have.
Come on. You
have that. I want to validate you all right now. You have the right to say, I don't want to be here. Mm-hmm. And I want to make the moves I need to make to not be here.
That's right. That's right.
Still to the glory of God. Still trying to be in the will of God. But no. God dog it, if you don't want that, you don't need to have that. And
God dog it.
And it's and it's okay.
Right.
It's okay.
Right. No, because people try, especially because we are saved. Yeah. People really invalidate your feelings. Yeah. Like, I've had so many people tell me, well, you just need to trust God's timing. It'll happen in God's timing. I know that. But also, what about Tyrone timing? Because I need this Negro to say something. I need him to ask me a question so that I can start the rest of my life. And I know that the supernatural, supersedes the natural.
Absolutely.
But let's just talk about the fact that biologically, I can just tell within my body, like between 27 and now, ideal time to just go ahead and like start family and all of that. My whole biology is working in that realm. Yeah. And to have to fight biology. Yeah. Because I'm trusting God and I'm waiting on God. And I don't want that to sound bad, but it's a real experience. Like, I'm fighting my biology. Now is the time. Matter of fact, the time really low key passed to where this is like, you have the energy, you have the time, body gonna snap back. Now it's a whole different set of issues that, okay, I'll take it. I still want to have children, still want to get married, still want to do all the things. And also,
now I feel a rush.
Now it's all this pressure. Like, I can't just sit up and date for 2 years. Yeah. Because now I'm 34. And now, like you said, I want to enjoy for a little while. Yeah. I don't want to be like, okay, well, let's hurry up and have kids because I'm getting older. Just be feeling like you've been robbed. Yeah. Of being able to enjoy.
It's hard. Yeah. It's hard because I'm just thinking about the fact that, like, okay, again, I said, let's say 34. In first years of marriage, you're literally merging two kingdoms together. You're becoming one. This may be your only time living with somebody before. Then you're merging finances. You're merging your lives. You still go to work every day. So 40 hours of your week.
You've been abstinent.
Let me tell you. Okay. Nia, I ain't going to speak for you.
You trying to throw it back.
Baby, let me.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen. My husband going to get tired. Sir, why do you still have those on? Why are you still clothed? I got something I need to do. And it's like, I don't want to treat my husband like some toy, like some object of my affection. But at the same time, look, I'm going through it. Hormones are being like, what's up? Catch me outside.
How about that?
I'm being jumped.
Folding chair.
Montgomery, bro. And I'm just like,
literally, we the baby sitting on the ground. Hormones is like,
and I'm
out
trying.
Of nowhere.
I'm trying. And you mean to look, hey, I'm putting in way more self-control and way more effort than what a lot of my
counterparts
are doing. Okay. And yes, I do want some extra. I do want my cherry on top. Yes, I actually wanted to get that for free. Yeah, I want to skip this line. And yes, I want to do all those things because I'm staying the course.
Mm-hmm.
I want something for staying the course.
Yeah.
And my heart is still right.
Because it don't have to be like that.
I can make some other decisions.
Just be clear.
I feel like I'm yelling.
You are.
Sorry.
You're just passionate. Passionate.
Who?
Yeah, no, it's real. And it's a lot of emotion tied to it because this is what we're going through right now.
Yeah.
And I really have moments of like a deep sadness of time gone by.
Yeah.
And looking forward to like, I just have moments of like, what is this going to look like going forward?
Yeah.
And then going through, trying to navigate through relationships in your 30s when it's like, I honestly believe all signs point to the fact that this was supposed to happen a long time ago.
Right.
Like the way biology, like I said, and just culture, time, emotion, mental space, energy level, career space, trying to merge, like you were saying, merge two kingdoms. We've already had a life. Yeah. Like we have significant things going on in our life versus meeting somebody earlier on.
Right.
And y'all being able to just grow together. I'm already at a certain point.
Right.
Now my pool is even smaller because you got to meet me at this point because now I'm in my 30s. No. I'm not trying to play anymore.
Okay. But then on top of that, yeah, you got that. Now, let's just say we're here. Let's just say we're here. Let's just say we're willing to be with somebody who's right here. Let's just say we're willing to do that, right? Is he going to be nice to me? And when I say, is he going to be nice to me? Men
that ego,
get
that pride.
Angry. When they're not, and it's not that I'm even doing anything to be like, I don't need you. I want you to be here.
But they in themselves don't feel good.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
And now you're lashing out at me. And before anybody says anything, if this not your reality or this is not what you go through, okay, then this is not for you. All right, that's fine. But as for me and what's going on with me, I've run into some guys who have seen where my life is currently, and they're either like, yeah, no, I'm good, or they're mean. Okay,
try to knock you down a notch.
Yes, like because I do certain stuff in my life. Oh no, you need to stop doing that, or no, no.
That's too much.
You need to come in and sit down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to be that. I don't want to be her.
Mm-mm.
I have no desire to be her. I want to be soft. I want to be gentle. I want to be kind and sweet and meek. I want to be peace. I'm not trying to get in your face and tell you how much I don't need you and I could do this and that. No, I do. I've created space in my life to need you, to desire you, to want to submit. But are you going to be good to me?
Mm.
You know what that's like?
Or do I have to babysit?
I'm upset.
No, for real. It just makes me sad. Because I'm just like, man, time gone by. And then I see my parents getting older.
And it would be nice.
It would be great.
Like, I have my little sister. She has 2 beautiful children. Mm-hmm. And my parents are so active with them. Mm-hmm. So active with them. I have an older sister who has 3 beautiful boys. And my biological dad, he's good with them, and they're with my other grandparents. And it's like, I know nobody says anything to me. My family doesn't say anything, but I know. I know. Mm-hmm. I know they want to see it for me.
Yeah, me too.
I want to see it for me too.
That part.
But what can I do?
Can't. But just wait.
Yeah.
Just wait. Just wait.
Yeah.
And that's all anybody ever says. Just wait. And it's like, I am. But for how long?
How do you keep going on when, like, you want your circumstance to change? You want your situation to change. There's only so much you can do. And we don't say these things to bring anybody down. We just really want to give voice to the people who need to have these conversations and really just shed light on some of the things that we hear and that we see that, don't feel the best.
No, and it's real. And I don't think people understand how much it affects your life. Like, I just went to a work event.
Yeah.
And we're all sitting at tables. And of course, they mix us up because they want us to talk to people we haven't talked to before.
Yeah.
And of course, the conversation at every table is, yeah, my child this and my baby that. And they just went to school and they just did that. Or my husband this and me and my husband that. And I'm just sitting there.
Yeah. Me and my dog.
Well, I have a podcast, you guys.
Yeah. Can you pass the salt, please?
And no, it was really, really difficult to just like sit there.
Yeah.
Wow. Because you don't want to like cut them off. And I'm like trying to be interested, like, oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, that is so sweet. Let me see a picture.
Yeah, little funny looking kid.
But I don't have anything to add to this conversation.
Yeah.
And I would love to. And I'm glad that you all do.
Yeah.
But this is uncomfortable for me.
Right.
And I really want to get up and walk away.
Yeah.
And just let y'all have y'all conversation.
And go to my hotel room and cry.
That's all I want to do.
Yeah.
But I got to sit here and be friendly and all the things and put on the face.
Yeah.
And it's just even like, because I had texted you when it was happening.
Yeah.
I was like, even just social situations.
Yeah.
Where it's like, man, everybody's talking about this and I should be able to at 32.
Yeah.
Should, you know,
Yeah.
by social constructs. But
Yeah.
I can't. Now what? Just endure. But people don't think about those little things.
Yeah.
When they just saying, oh, just wait. Just
Yeah.
wait. Oh, it's going to come. Da, da, da. You're not thinking about how difficult it is on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
And the things that you probably take for granted because you have that already. Or you've been there and done that. Or you just don't want that. You just take it for granted that you don't have to navigate life in that way. That even when I don't want it to come up, it comes up.
Yeah.
When I'm doing really good and I'm not thinking about it and I'm like, whatever, life is great. It comes up somehow.
Yeah.
Some way.
Yeah.
Or people I talk to, I haven't talked to in forever. You're not married yet?
No.
No.
If I was, you would have known.
I just, oh man, do you want kids?
I do, actually. Think about
You know
it.
you getting older.
No. Ooh.
And it's like,
No stuff, Sherlock.
Or the people, they be like, oh, you still young. Okay.
Tell my ovaries that.
Because, and the thing is, like, again, I feel like all signs point to how, what I feel like, y'all don't take this the wrong way.
Yeah.
For some people, maybe. I feel like this was not God's intention.
Yeah.
It wasn't his original intent. Is it like that now? Yeah. People are getting married a lot later in life now. People are having children a lot later in life now. Baby, Janet was what, 50?
Yeah.
Like, people are doing it. I'm not saying that it can't be done. And I don't believe, God, that if that happens that I would not be able to. All of the things. I believe it. But I feel like just the way life rolls out, it points to the fact that this is not God's original intent.
Yeah.
Why would I start my cycle at 13 years old if I wasn't supposed to have a baby until 37? You mean 24 years of agony every month. Crap.
All because I'm not.
No, why would we? You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
little stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, even just abstinence. I believe in it.
Yeah.
I feel like the long term,
Yeah.
I don't think that was God's original intent.
Yeah.
It wasn't his desire to like torture us.
Yeah.
Come on, this is like an inbuilt desire. Like,
Yeah.
this is inbuilt need. This is need for procreation, for the world to keep going.
Forget procreation. It's a stress reliever, okay? Listen, nah, you trying to be cute. Nah, you trying to be cute. And sex feels good.
Okay.
Okay? It does. And the fact that we are, like we affectionately call it, raw dogging it through life without it. I can only go to the gym so much. And if I eat any more of my emotions, I will not fit in this chair.
Okay.
So it's like, what do you tell that person?
Long term.
Like, no, I don't believe it. And you said something that was so good the other day. Purity is amazing. Abstinence is good, but it was not designed to be years on end. That was for your protection.
You can't tell me that it was.
You can't tell me God wants you to be a 40-year-old virgin. And shout out to the one, 'cause I know a couple.
I do too.
So I'm not downing that at all. I'm just saying I know that he would have originally wanted your partner to come, but life's twists and turns, you know, the way that happens. But this ain't it. This ain't
not original intent.
Yeah.
Now, do I feel like it serves a purpose in that we're able to sit on this couch and have this conversation and talk to these people? Absolutely. Absolutely. There's ministry in it because this is a real thing, especially for saved women.
Right. Do you want to freeze your eggs? Do you have the money to freeze your eggs? Should I even be thinking about freezing my eggs?
Thought about it.
You know I haven't. But
no, I've genuinely thought about it.
Yeah.
Because if I were going to do it, I need to do it right now.
Yeah.
And so it's like, okay, Lord, do I really need to think about this?
Yeah.
Do I really need, because it's a pretty little penny.
Yeah.
A very pretty, very gorgeous penny.
Yeah. Stunning.
But if I was going to do that, I need to do it now.
Yeah.
And so it's like that kind of pressure. Why would I need to be thinking about that right now?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I know, like, I hear in my head the people that are going to disagree with us and be like, oh,
shut up.
Well, if you were married, you may still not be able to get pregnant. And okay, that's a whole separate struggle.
Oh, please don't say anything. It's a whole separate struggle. For your sake and my comments. Please.
We're talking about the one that we're facing.
Yeah.
And I understand that that's a struggle. And I said this the other day, I don't understand why when you come to tell people about your feelings, the opposite of where you are now is the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
Why is that the case? How come the opposite is not being blissfully married and having children? It's like, well, what if you were married and he wasn't treating you right? Why does it always have to be the worst case scenario if it's not how it is right now?
Right.
I don't believe that. Yeah. I don't. And it like trying to navigate this tension between, I really don't feel like this is God's original intent for us to be 30s, 40s, and he still expects us to abstain and to do all these things. I just don't feel like he's that kind of God to where he would have you. There is times, really, friend, where it is really difficult. Beyond just the natural, like, oh, this is hard, this is life. Abstinence in your 30s is different than 18, 19, 20. Yeah. It is a different struggle that I don't want anybody to have. Right. Literally that hard at times.
Especially and for those who are like, okay, well, why are you still abstinent in your 30s? Because when sometimes in some cases, when men in the world and or believing men, Christian men, find out that you are abstinent in your 30s, they're like, yeah, I'm not with that, so I'm good. Mm-hmm. So then you're back in the dating streets because they're not exercising that self-control or they're not really waiting. Mm-hmm. And they really sit there and think about it. Do I want to wait? And then you don't want to have the conversation too early because it's like, why are we talking about sex in the first conversation? But then you also don't want to waste 3 months of your life getting to know someone only for them to find out that you're abstinent and be like, yeah, no, I'm good. Mm-hmm. Mind you, you dodged a bullet behind being with somebody who wasn't willing to wait for you. But at the same time, it's like at a certain point, it's like at our big age, be very for real. Yeah.
It's still rejection.
Yeah. All because you ain't opening up your leg. I want to. You think I don't want you to crack these things open like some crab legs?
Okay.
Listen, shoot, I'm sick of this. And I'm just really trying to hold it together. But your girl is mad, okay? And I'm sitting and I'm tired of acting like I don't be horny. What?
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, because y'all are too. And somebody need to say it. Some of y'all. Glory to God that you're not. I am so glad that you are not struggling in your flesh. Because as for me, my first couple of years of abstinence was a cool breeze.
It was cute.
I'm gonna keep it above 50 with you. Very cute. I think I'm like 8 or 9 years in. I am about to crawl up a wall.
It's a relationship. That's what I'm saying. Like, I do not wish it on anyone. That's why I'm like, you can't tell me this was God's original intent because he's not a torturer.
Yeah. Or even being with somebody who you're attracted to. You know, it's some stuff like if your boyfriend or your man is doing something for you, it's like, dang, ooh, you really looked out for me. Thank you. That's a cute little pick me up. It's a cute little thank you.
Can't do it.
Can't even do it. He having a stressful work week.
Can't do it. Can't help you.
I can't help you.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
You rub circles on your back?
Girl.
And it's like when we both know what will make us feel better.
And then if that were not enough, not really being able to enjoy the dating process because it's like, okay, we abstaining.
Yeah.
So and you don't want to get married only because of that. And also, what we gonna do?
No,
what we gonna do?
But I also think that's why the word tells us it's better to marry than to burn. Baby, let me tell y'all something. It's no joke. And I get it. I can see why the word would tell us to go on ahead and get married if your affections are burning too tough. You have a lifetime to figure it out. I'm not giving you an excuse to settle for somebody all because you want to feed your flesh. And also, however,
you don't have to drag it out either.
You don't. At 30-something, look, you want to go with me or not? Hello. Be for real.
What we doing?
Yes or no? Check yes or no. There is no maybe. There is no situationship. Do you want to be with me?
No.
You don't have
time.
And I'm not even trying. Friend, I'm upset, and I'm trying to just.
Yeah, keep it cute though, friend.
No.
I tried, y'all. I tried.
No, because somebody got to say it.
Okay, say it.
If I'm talking to you and I'm attracted to you and you're attracted to me, there's only so many times I can say no and you can say no. Realistically. Mm-hmm. Also, if I'm with a man and I'm taking him seriously and he's taking me seriously, I need to know he want me. I'm all for people respecting each other's boundaries, and you have to know thyself. Like we say all the time, if I walk past this man, I need him to smack me on my butt. Okay? Let me know you like it. If that's where you are, listen, I'm not telling you to let somebody explore your body freely. I'm not saying that. I'm saying I want to know that my man is attracted to me, because many Christian women have entered into marriages and they are with men who don't like them.
They don't like them. Mm-hmm. They don't like their kind.
And listen.
And you thought it was cute.
And you thought, he so never godly. Tried me.
He's so godly.
And you know what? You might have one that's so godly that never tried you, baby, and you made it out. To the glory of God for that testimony. For many, that's not so. Mm-hmm. And I'm not talking to you. Mm-hmm. I'm talking to the ones who actually did end up with the man who don't want you.
Yeah.
Huh? You. I'm trying to make sure I end up with a man who want me.
That's right.
Who like me.
That's right.
Who want to love me.
That's
who
right.
want to be married to me.
Hello.
And all of me.
Hello.
Because I cannot compete with he.
Preach.
And, hey.
Do you?
Get it how you live.
Do you?
I ain't talking down on nobody. Because let me tell you something. You got to answer for stuff. I got to answer for some things.
Hello.
Huh? I'm just trying to tell you how I know it. I'm trying to tell you the best way I know how.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nia, look, come on. No.
You,
talk back to me. Talk back. Don't leave me out
talk
here.
To the preacher.
Come on. Come on, because
the
y'all
church is
real
quiet.
I didn't know I was in this Anglican church today. I'm just trying to be honest. I don't feel like
it's
getting
real.
on. Do you know how many people gonna see this? Mm-hmm. Do you think I really getting up? Do you honestly believe I feel like putting my business out there like this? Mm-hmm. Somebody needs this.
That's right.
And if it got to be me, the Lord said, who can I send? And what I do?
Send me.
Send me. I'll go.
For me, it's like, I would rather do this and know that it's serving this purpose than to do this and know that it's serving no purpose at all.
It's going to take a whole lot of people.
You hear me?
Oh, okay.
Slow singing.
And flower brand.
No, I would rather sit here and just be real with y'all and let y'all know, like, no, we feel it too.
Yeah.
The pressure, the disappointment, the frustration, the anxiousness, like all of it. Yeah. We feel all of it too. Yeah. And it's very, very real.
Yeah.
And sometimes we allow our faith to negate what we are going through in reality.
Yeah.
Now we still have faith. We still believe in for spouses. We still believe in for all of that. And we believe that it's going to happen.
Yeah. Sooner and very soon.
Then later.
It's going to turn in my favor.
Okay.
Our favor.
So we're not saying that. It's just that processing these emotions, allowing yourself to feel the feels instead of feeling bad for feeling it.
Yeah.
Because we have a lot of nieces where we don't want you to get to this point.
Yeah.
We got a lot of aunties where you at this point right now. We want you to know that you're not alone.
At all.
Somebody got to talk about it.
Right.
And people are not.
I haven't heard these conversations like this.
I haven't either.
And I wish I would have.
Now, let's be real.
I wish somebody would have sat up on the stage and said, yeah, I'm having a hard time with my abstinence. Mm-hmm. I'm going to keep going, though, but I don't like it.
Yeah. Instead of being like, wait on God and wait on God's timing. Yeah. Yes, absolutely do that. But let's not talk about, because, and I've said this too, and I know this wasn't supposed to be all about abstinence, but I've said this too, in that abstinence for a long period of time is not the goal.
Yeah.
And we've gotten to the point sometimes where we celebrate too much in church how successful you've been for so long, instead of saying, baby,
let me help you.
Let's get married. Like, let's figure out what we need to do to position ourselves to be found, to be able to relate and be able to, have conversations with men, to date, to do. Let's figure that out, because this is not the goal. It's great. It's wonderful. I'm glad that you have so much self-control.
Right.
But this is not the end goal.
Right.
I wasn't trying to be abstinent for this long. That wasn't the end goal.
Yeah.
It was just until I got married.
Yeah.
But everybody was just bypass that.
Keep going.
Bypass
Keep
that.
going.
Yeah.
No, help me.
To know that I wish somebody would have been like, okay, you feel that way? That's real. You supposed to feel that way.
Yeah.
You supposed to have some desires and some urges and stuff. It's natural. Yeah. I'm glad you have them. If you didn't, something was wrong.
Yeah.
I'm glad you have them. Now let's figure out how we can do this within covenant so that you're still pleasing to God.
Can you just say that again? Now let's figure out how we can do this to get you in covenant so you can still be pleasing to God. You don't have to step out of the will of God.
Instead of telling you how to continue, well, you need to put your flesh down and you need to fast. If you need to get your flesh under control.
Mother Verna, have you ever put your flesh down? I heard you made the block hot. So I just want you to be very for real. And you have also been married for the last 60 years of your life. So please hush.
That's right.
And also to the people who have been married for the last 5 years of your life, hush. Also, hush.
Just hush.
No, because you're not helping.
You've never waited for more than 5-10 years.
As a married person, don't give me no single advice.
In just general. Don't
give me no single advice. You can give me marriage advice, maybe. Maybe. And I'm not even being funny. I'm really not being funny. Like I'm not. You don't know. You don't know.
It's for people for me, it's people that have never waited on anything, telling you to continue to wait.
That's like me giving a sermon on some.
Yeah.
That's like me giving a sermon on faith, knowing that that is an area that I genuinely need to grow in.
Mm-hmm. Or that I don't know anything about.
Right.
I don't know what, if you don't know what it's like to wait for an extremely long time.
For
telling
anything.
Somebody just wait. Come on, man. It's inconsiderate. It's insensitive.
Yeah.
And that's what makes me angry is the amount of people that are not realizing how insensitive they are being.
Yeah.
To just forget all of that, baby. Just wait.
Yeah.
No.
Wait on God. God's going to do it. When, how, what, where, and why. What part do you play in it?
Mm-hmm. No, for real.
The next person who says anything, if somebody says anything to me, I'm genuinely going to ask them, how would you like to help me?
That's right.
What effort are you going to put into this? Where there is no effort, there should be no opinion.
Say it again.
Where there's no effort, there should be no opinion.
Where there's no relationship, there should be no opinion. Where there's no experience, there should be no opinion. My God, today.
That's going to free somebody.
My God. Because if we sat here and talked about, we had a whole episode on marriage, they would be like, what y'all?
What do you know about me? You've quite literally never even been close. Well, I can't say that.
But we haven't ventured through that. We haven't gone through that journey.
Yeah.
And so I just had a situation, a whole panel of married people talking about what single people need to do and where they going to find their spouse at and how they need to. What?
How you going to find your spouse in church and you quite literally attend a church with 10 people and 6 of them are married to each other?
No, really. Yeah, one of them was like, you need to find yourself in church and that's where you'll find him because that's where he found his wife. And praise the Lord. Praise the Lord that you found her there.
Yeah.
But and also.
Yeah.
The odds.
You also might find her in Target.
It's 9-1.
Come on.
And all 9 of them want that one.
Mm.
And let me tell you how I'm not finna compete for the one.
Whoo!
Because he want the whole 9.
And gets the whole 9.
And had the whole 9.
Yeah.
Please.
Friend, I'm about to cry. Can we stop?
Okay.
Okay.
Because I done got mad.
I'm mad. So let's just.
And we got to continue on about our day. Act like we didn't just tape this episode.
I'm really finna cry.
Bring it together.
Okay.
Why you say okay like that? All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I hope that this resonated with who it needed to resonate with.
Yeah.
I hope that it encouraged who it needed to encourage.
Yeah.
That you are not alone. Do what you need to do to get where you want to be.
Yeah.
And don't let nobody tell you nothing different. Do what you need to do to get where you need to be.
Yeah.
What that looks like.
And
inside the will of God.
Inside the will of God. I really do mean this in the best way possible. I also hope that this message convicted people who try to silence somebody who's just trying to be open and honest, because you and I had a conversation and you just shared with me like that I'm quite literally the only person that between me and your therapist, I'm the only person that you can genuinely talk to about a certain subject matter. And if somebody actually is opening up, let them
be a safe space.
And it's okay to say, hey, I don't know what this feels like, but I'm here to listen. Mm-hmm. It's okay.
You don't have to have the answer. You ain't got the answer, Sway.
You ain't got the how. You ain't got the answers. And it's okay.
And it's all right. You don't have to try to. Sometimes we just need a vent.
I don't need a solution. I need an ear.
Can we discern the difference?
I think we should close right there.
Yes, Lord.
Right there.
Yes, Lord.
And when I say convicted, I really do mean it in the best way, because I'm over it. I'm over it. Friend, I'm over it.
It's too many people in our comments saying, I wish I had somebody to talk to. I wish I had friends like y'all. I wish that somebody else was able to relate. There are people out here who just need to hear, just be quiet and listen.
Yeah.
Or maybe even try to understand. Put yourself in a position.
Yeah.
If you didn't have what you have and you weren't where you were, how would it feel?
Yeah.
Genuinely.
Because some people who have gained the responsibility of love want to dismiss it so easily.
Yeah.
And when I say the responsibility of love, like you literally have a spouse and children to come home to. And I know you're like, oh, I just praise my alone time. I just this, I just that. Some people don't go home to anyone, not even a dog. And being able to share a space with a person is a gift.
It is.
Somebody caring that you got home at night is a gift.
It is.
Somebody wanting to desire to wake up and say good morning to you is a gift. Mm-hmm. And many of you all just cast it away as if it is just nothing. I'm sorry that you married wrong. I'm sorry that you don't like your spouse. I'm sorry that this is the life that you have. Whoop-de-doo. Either fix it or shut up. Let's close. I know we've been trying to close, and I know it's me, and I apologize for that. But just a lot of stuff is coming up now. I'm genuinely upset.
We're going to do another part for you. We'll do a part 2. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're going to close because we just way over the time, and I see that the emotions are running rampant. So we're going to go ahead and close right here. We'll come back and do it again.
Okay.
Because there's so much more to say.
We love you all, though.
So much. All right, you guys. This has been another episode of
Your favorite Aunties podcast. I didn't even say bye.